Cheers. We just did this whole thing. Rule of thumb when podcasting. Look for the red dot. Make sure it's recording.
It wasn't.
So, introduce yourself.
Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, where we dye yarn and make bags. And take two.
Look how pretty the yarn is against my shirt.
Oh, we should do LBI again. Blah, 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 blah. Now you're caught up.
Memorial Day, rain. Used to take the house down. Whatever. Goodbye. Have a great weekend.
Oh my god. It sounds like it's a Lego house and you did it. Okay. Anyway. Oh, well, that was a repeat.
Yeah.
I am having sweet orange, wild sweet orange tea from Tazo.
As am I.
Mine is cooling.
Mine is not.
Mine has the right amount of honey.
Mine does not.
Cheers, everyone.
Dogs are behaving badly.
New dogs in the house. My sister and brother-in-law brought their dogs. They're downstairs. But,
Everybody's out of sorts.
yeah.
Tabitha's
It's okay.
hiding in her mattress. Dudley's hiding in the closet.
Well, I think, I'm pretty sure Dudley's hiding because of the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Because he'll take on the dogs.
And then some idiot threw a firework in the middle of a rain. Who sets off a firecracker in the middle of a rainstorm?
I don't know.
Anyway.
All right, so we just went through a banger of a thunderstorm. Dark, dark, dark. Now, sun's out, blue skies. You would never know it happened except for these great big puddles that are lying around.
Which will be gone in no time.
Yeah, but it looks like it's the start of a gorgeous weekend.
I don't even know where we are anymore.
And this is okay. So welcome,
Questions?
welcome to Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. We were talking about how in our family it's tradition to come down to the beach on Memorial Day, and how with my grandparents' house, big old estate house, fit everybody in there. There were a lot of us, fit us all in, and when you came down, you didn't want to be the first to come because you had to turn on the water and you had to figure that out, and that was not the easiest thing.
Yeah, it was, they'd turn off the water at the street. So you'd have to go and find the key. There was like some kind of key where you would turn the old rusty crank in the street.
Right. The key was a very long, thin pipe with a cross T going across, and then something that looked like the wrench, the top of a wrench that you would have to fit onto the bolt and turn it, but you had to find it first and then get that onto the bolt down there.
And then get the bolt to turn because it's been in the street all winter. And
It was fun. And then the dads would go around and take down all the shutters and put up the screen. All right.
all the signs are pointing towards don't podcast.
Helen has now spilled her tea. So we are not going to be talking about that house anymore because obviously it's cursed. Do you know what I was thinking about?
It's my grandparents' ghost coming in just...
Well, I was thinking about it. You know how we moved the bird cages down to the Paul Revere room?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Dad's down there with the birds, the ghosts of the birds. That's what he wants to be. We have a room downstairs that my dad took as his office that is supposedly a replica of Paul Revere's living room or something like that. So we always called it the Paul Revere room. And he set up his office down there, and we moved the bird cages off the porch downstairs and we stored them there. And I just see my dad and the ghosts of the birds just hanging out together because my dad was not a fan of the birds.
No.
When my mother brought home the birds, my dad was not the happiest. So he referred to them as those damn birds. So that, yeah, I got a chuckle out of that this morning thinking about him sitting down there. All the ghosts down there together. All right, questions. We had a question from Beth who wanted to know if we had a variegated colorway to go with The Little Princess because she loves the book The Little Princess. And we don't have a variegated, but we do have Sarah Crew, which is speckled, which is gorgeous. And I have now relisted this on the store in all the weights so that if you wanted to get some of this, you can. But she also wanted to know, did I think that Acorn would work better for the first challenge or Carrisford? Here is the difference between the two. I told her that they are dyed the same way. So they're both tonals. It just is a preference. Do you like bolder, darker colors, or do you like softer, lighter colors? They are basically the same color green, just in different strengths. So that this is a much stronger, darker one, and this is less.
And this one's a little yellower too.
So
the dyes are different.
Oh yeah, they are actually a different color, but you can see that they are very, very similar. So it depends on which way you want to go. And then I was thinking that the same can be said with Sarah Crew. This is peach. This is some pig, also peach. Again, different strengths of dye. So
And Sarah,
if you wanted to put together, two colors like this or like this, it would depend on whether you wanted to go light and dark, dark and dark, or light and light, because those two together are beautiful too. So it's just, again, preference.
yeah. And Sarah has speckles, lots of colored speckles.
So we do not have a variegated yet, and I said not yet because you never can tell. The Little Princess is a wonderful book, and
We also have a color that should be coming back for Becky,
right.
from The Little Princess, and she's very similar to Sarah, except she's a light spearminty green. So
She's beautiful.
yeah, but this is Carrisford and Sarah Crew, and then we also have the Messenger. Those were the three that survived.
And actually, this is Helen's Girl's Best Friend shawl.
Yeah.
If you have seen that at any of our shows, those are the three colors that are in it. Okay. All right. Questions?
This one is spoken for.
Okay. All right. Renna says, glad to know that all is well in the hollow. Having a freshly cleaned house when going into the weekend, especially when company is coming, is a fantastic feeling. I agree. I hate the actual cleaning.
Don't like doing it.
But once it's done, it's just, the house is beautiful. It's, and I feel so much better. And Helen had said at one point leading into it that we have to do this because we are going to feel so much better when it's done.
Yeah.
And it is.
And
We
you think better too.
Yeah.
When the house clean. So
because you don't have all those thoughts of, oh my God,
I live in filth.
this place is a
Wasn't
dump.
that bad. It was
No,
bad,
it's
but it wasn't that bad.
Dog hair.
Yeah.
Just dog hair everywhere. Kate Constantino wants to know, will the cotton-eyed toad work in place of DK for the June pack? Hold it double and you should be fine. Joanne says, how about project bags?
Actually, I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I'm not sure cotton's going to give you
The shape we want?
the shape you want.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think the cotton's going to work.
Okay. There you go. All right. Joanne says, how about project bags? She's waiting for hers.
We wanted to explain about the project bags. We know that there are a lot of you waiting for your project bags, and we do apologize for that. We placed an order for fabric for the project bags that was supposed to come at the beginning of May, before Maryland Sheep and Wool. It arrived this week. Our fabric supplier is just having issues due to the COVID-19 situation. So the fabric just got delayed, which meant our bag production got delayed. And this weekend we are starting to make bags, and they will be going out starting Tuesday and through next week. And we understand way too long to wait for a bag.
Right. But we are devoting time, we are concentrating our time now on bags, so that that is going to be our main focus going forward.
Because I do know that people who ordered just bags, it seems like, all they're doing is yarn.
Right.
And it was just because we were waiting for the fabric. So
Yeah. Okay. Christy says that she has the same steam mop. She loves it. She also has a German Shepherd that sheds once a year for 12 months at a time. That was so funny. You made me laugh so hard on that.
As I watch my dog go up the stairs, just drop,
Yeah.
drop.
It's spring. They walk by and it's just like, boom.
And it's not like little hairs. Spike just has tufts because he's got the golden fur, and it's just like.
I mean, we were vacuuming Thursday morning, and you went back into the room, and there are tufts of black hair everywhere.
I'm looking at a perfectly clean rug with like 6 or 7 just big tufts of black hair. Stupid.
Kicking him out. Kicking him to the curb.
Don't like him at all.
Eileen says, Hairy Toad in Seven Dwarfs colorway. Okay, so we wanted to show you, because somebody else had a question about a speckle on
The
mohair.
Yeah. So mohair and the Surrey alpaca, to me, does not take speckles well. The speckle is more like
Okay. So this is some pig.
Right.
And this is how the speckles look on the sock toad.
And they were dyed together, so
They're not supposed to be a lot.
it's not
But
like
just-
the dwarves where it's so much speckles,
Right.
but just to see that's how the speckle comes out on the mohair. It's not a speckle so much as a splotch.
And it's not even the right color.
Right.
Here,
I mean, sometimes it'll come out.
but that looks like it's been dropped in dirt.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a speckle to me. That looks like it's been dragged through the mud.
Right. So it's just.
Here you can really see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
So that almost looks like either the mud or somebody took a marker to it.
the fuzz just does not lend itself
To a
speckling.
speckled look. But if you don't mind this and you want a riot of color splotched on yarn, which I can understand, because when you're knitting with it, it is still just going to be, a stitch where you get the color. It's just for something. Do we have the doors?
Can you reach it? Okay.
Something that is so heavily speckled, like the dwarves, I just think is going to look bad. I'm not sure how it's going to knit up, but we don't want to do it, dye it up for people and have them be so disappointed because it's just this splotchy
Right.
mess. So that's why we generally don't do the speckles on the mohair or the Surrey alpaca.
And we are waiting to hear back from our mill, but since we have a limited number of alpaca, I don't want to do it as a test, just
Right.
because I don't want to, until we get more in, I don't want to take one that could be used for something else as a test.
And after
So-
that caveat, and you decide, no, that's what I want. Totally fine with that. Just let us know, and we'll do it for you. But we just want everybody to go in with a fair warning
Yeah.
that it does not come out looking like this at all.
Okay. I think that's it.
Okay.
That, yeah. I have pictures of my dog flat on his back, but other than that, I think I'm good.
Okay. We'll put him at the beginning of the video.
Okay, so there we go. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I think we will be back tomorrow, but today we are going to be making bags.
Yeah.
It's start of the bag making season.
So
We are going to get as many of them in the mail for Tuesday. Sorry.
that's okay.
You're just standing there like you're about to say something with your mouth. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Probably not.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Enjoy.